Norquist has said.
This is Governor Perry speaking at a campaign stop in Iowa on Monday when he added another service to the long list of things he believes are beyond the federal government's power.
I don't think the federal government has a role in your children's education. It truly is an interesting, those of you who, I know there's just probably a few of you in here who have not read my book, Fed Up. But I talk about the intrusion into our lives by the federal government in a host of different areas. Education is one of them.
That was Governor Perry just after he announced for president, speaking in Iowa. Bob Moser, talk more about what he's saying about education and the government's role, and also the homeschool movement and his position with overall with the Tea Party movement as compared to Michelle Bachmann, who we're going to be talking about next.
Well, I think one thing that strikes me when I hear that quote is that Rick Perry actually doesn't believe that state government has any role in education either. Just this year, under his leadership, Texas stripped $4 billion from education, resulting in the firings of thousands of teachers across the state. Rick Perry does not believe in public education by and large. He has also not done much for higher education in the state. I think that his role in the Tea Party, he was the first nationally prominent politician to really jump on the Tea Party bandwagon and to embrace it wholeheartedly. At that first rally on Tax Day 2009, one of the things he said was, if you're extremists, so am I. I think that he is going to be competing with Bachmann on much of the same turf. But I also think that even a lot of ardent Tea Partiers and a lot of people who might be inclined to like Michelle Bachmann quite a bit, they want to win. One of the motivations for the Tea Party from the start has been their fear and loathing of Barack Obama. More than anything, they want to defeat him. And I think that because Rick Perry has this patina of respectability, at least so far, because of his long tenure as governor of Texas, that they will see him as more electable than Michelle Bachmann.
Finally,
that
Bob
remains
Moser,
to be seen, but I think that
his comments about a black cloud over America.
Well, that is characteristic of, again, Rick Perry shooting off at the mouth. And it's also characteristic of the fact that, very much like George W. Bush, he does know how to emit some dog whistles to people, some signals that he understands that people are uncomfortable with Barack Obama at a deeper level because Barack Obama is black. And I think there's no question that some of this has to do with Perry's slips of the tongue, but some of it is entirely intentional, and I would not be surprised if this was intentional.
We're going to leave it there. Again, Rick Perry on Monday saying he sees a big black cloud that hangs over America. Rick Perry announced for president on Saturday and is now on the campaign trail. Bob Moser has been following him for years as an editor at the Texas Observer. Now he's executive editor of the American Prospect. Thanks so much for being there. We'll link to your articles. Bob Moser's book is Blue Dixie, Awakening the South's Democratic Majority. When we come